God quite literally heals you through the nervous system. When you learn to reset your nervous system, you will be healed by God's divine presence within you. It is scientifically proven. It is biblically known 3,000 years ago. It is the truth that we see in front of us here today. But many of us do not know how to get our nervous system to relax, to allow us to find that deep inner peace. Why do you think I talk about peace on this channel all the time? To find peace is to teach the body safety. When the body's safe, it goes straight into healing mode. We do not need to elevate ourselves. We do not need to imagine with such gratitude our healing. It's the most natural thing. You might see a little red dot on my nose today. I actually got stung by a wasp when I was trying to clear a wasp nest the other day, if you can believe it. And what's happening? My body is healing it. I've got no involvement in it at all. It got stung. It's gone a bit red. It's now healing. It's coming together. What am I doing to do it? I'm relaxing about it. I'm not frightened that it's happened. It was uncomfortable at the time, but now I trust my body to heal. So let me take you through the stages of relaxing your nervous system. The first one is breath. Remember, we're told God breathed life through the nostrils of Adam. You must start to learn how to breathe through your nose. Why is this? Well, scientifically, it's proven that it cleans the air, it warms the air, it makes it better for the lungs. Also, breath is the only thing, Andrew Huberman actually quoted on this, it's the only thing you can consciously control that can bring your nervous system to a different state of being, and it can allow you to access parts of the body and the system, okay? So as you learn to breathe correctly, breathe with me now, just in through the nose. And what I want you to imagine is as you breathe in through your nose, you are expanding by your belly button. So you breathe in. And it's like the belly is being let out. So you just relax it out as you breathe in. Then you hold it for a minute and you breathe out. Breathe in. All the way to the belly button and breathe out. 2 deep breaths. Now my brain and everything has just felt like I've almost taken something just to kind of feel a deep relaxation. Now my nervous system is not in fight or flight anymore, but we have to go deeper into it. You have to understand that this is where all the information of your body is being carried. This is how your body experiences reality. Now, if we are in a heightened state of stress, we do not breathe deeply, we become tense and we become rigid. And what happens? The body cannot flow because it is not in balance in that space. So it cannot do the natural healing capabilities like I'm asking my body to do now, because it's in a terrified state of being. So it's going in defense mode. But we need to understand that it was already the promise biblically. Biblically, it is the promise, okay? Let me talk about it, okay? So we've already spoken about how God breathed life into the nostrils of Adam, okay? Now in Psalms 131:2, I have calmed and quiet myself. I am like a weaned child with its mother. One of the truest things that we know of having children myself, you put a baby on a mother's chest and it starts to regulate. Okay, because it starts to feel safety. So you'll start to notice it goes from you see this state of being? We're carrying that state of being all the time. We're told it already in the Bible. So you calm and quiet yourself. You get like a child. Again, you become peaceful. You can become relaxed, okay? It's also, the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. That's it. We must keep our face and our focus on the Lord, on Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace himself. So we're already told that peace is what brings you everything you want. It's the garden bed of faith. We're told that with a mustard seed of faith, you can heal. So as you start to regulate the nervous system, as you start to think about it like this, you cannot help but compel your body to understand and start to go into healing. Okay, so many of us here, we are letting the outside world become the God of us, which again, biblically is sinful. So it says, worship no other God but me. So that is also telling us to regulate our emotions, to become the master of our emotions so they do not lead us. I'm going to tell you truthfully, every time I lead from emotion, it causes trouble in my life. So I still sometimes do it. And it's actually hilarious because I teach it every day. It shows you how hardwired it is into us to be reactive to life. But the reaction is a nervous system that is frightened. If you're reactive, you're not in balance, okay? You're not at peace. So you have to start to teach your body to become non-reactive. Now nothing outside of you is a god, and you are not sinful in essence, because you're not making a god of other things. When you realize the one true power of healing, abundance, health, harmony, success, all of these things lie within you. Now, I'm wanting to call healing onto myself. But when I start to claim it, but I'm not in a regulated state, what happens? The thoughts start to fire back. You'll never heal. You're not worthy of it. You don't deserve this. You deserve the punishment that you've got. When you start to actually do the observe, relax, release, re-intend method that I've been talking about, and you just start to go still. Remember, be still and know that I'm God. Hebrew version of that is to let go, let the body relax, come to total stillness, let go of all of your emotional turmoil in the body, and then to know that I am God. So also, let's go deeper into that. The I am that I am. The I am within you is the consciousness, is the awareness. That is the God presence within you that has this full capability to bring whatever you desire to you. Remember, Joseph Murphy, the great Joseph Murphy, said, what you imprint on your subconscious mind and believe to be true, so it shall be. What he was referring to was not the Freudian aspect of the subconscious mind. He is calling it the deeper divine mind. And he said to us, the law of life is the law of belief. So as you can come to peace, you can start to create new beliefs in the system. You can teach your body that it is safe. You can claim and tell it that it's well. You see, your nervous system is trying to sense this reality, but it doesn't sense it perfectly. It senses what it believes is good and not. And that belief lays within your deeper mind and all of the stuff and traumas that you've carried along the way. Let's go a little bit more into some of the scientific literature of it, okay? The Body Keeps Score. This was a book from 2014, okay? The body keeps score. The mind and the brain and the body are all involved in trauma, and their effects show up in the way we move, the way we breathe, and the way we feel. Okay, so how many of you notice how you breathe? Are you shallow breathing? Are you walking like this? Are you feeling worried all the time? This is a nervous system that is out of alignment, and it constantly feels like it needs to protect you. Okay, so you must understand, it also tells us in the Bible, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Now let's talk about the vagus nerve for a second. The nervous system is always asking one question: is it safe? When it finds the answer is yes, it heals. This is from Stephen Puget's PhD. Okay, but let me tell you, the vagus nerve running from the brain to the heart. So it shows you already biblically that we were taught, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As you start to create peace and ease, and you start to think the thoughts of freedom, peace, ease, and saturate your mind with divine truths, it will literally go down that nerve into your heart, and it will start to teach your heart safety. So you align the mind and the thoughts, the thoughts and the feelings together in one master movement. This is what you must do. And also, let's talk about this: chronic stress and physical disease. This is from the father of stress research, okay, it's not stress that kills us, it's our response to it. The body was not designed for chronic activation. It was designed to return to rest. You have to only look at nature. What's your favorite nature documentary? Look at the deer who has been chased by a lion. It's at the watering hole. Then a lion comes along and it sprints. Boom, 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 boom. It goes. It escapes. 5 to 10 minutes later, you'll see this. It shakes it off and it goes back to drinking again, because it's had a burst of stress and it's let it go. But because we are such visual beings, because we have such imagery in our mind, we can hold on to an idea from 20 years ago and the body still thinks it's now. So you must start to learn to listen to the body rather than the thoughts. Your body is your lie detector. It's showing you what you're feeling. It's showing you what the nervous system is feeling. It's showing you what you believe on a deeper subconscious level. So you must learn to let that go, and it resets the nervous system. That's when you create space. Remember, the body is a temple of God. Create space in the body for God to come into it. Then you can start to heal. These are the divine truths of life. Does this video help you guys? I hope it does. Look, what I want to talk about here as well, guys, really openly and honestly with you. I'm really excited that I'm going to be sharing around mid-September. I'm going to be opening a group. Now, this is a membership group, 2 live calls a month, access to the Learning Hub with all of these teachings, a community where you can speak to me and other like-minded people who are on the same journey as you. We talk about healing. We talk about God. We pray and meditate together. I'm also going to speak to you about how you can create beauty in your life, your marriage, your business, how you heal your body. It's going to be a wonderful group. It's called The Sanctuary, and there is a waiting list for anyone who's interested. If you are interested, make sure to be on that waiting list, because I'm going to be sending out a few messages over the summer for people who want to join. Remember, there is a deal on the first 500 people, so get on there quickly because the waiting list is growing very fast.